Hello, 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 and welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip La Cour. So glad you are joining me. When you come on, say hello, hello, hello. That's our Workouts for Older Men Live greetings. Say hello, whether you're watching me live or on the replay version. If you have any questions, this is time to ask me. Right, I can answer your question. We can use this great thing called the internet, right, and interact. Maybe ask you some follow-up questions. In this video, I want to talk about protein when you're a little bit older. How much protein do you need? What is the best type of protein? What do you need to reach your goals now that you're a little bit older? So I'm going to talk about protein, what's important, what's not important for your goals. As you know, there's a lot of information on the internet. A lot of it is excess, right? It's what we don't need. It's not the organizing principles to success. It's a whole bunch of extra stuff. I've noticed a lot of men, especially when it comes to protein consumption, there's a lot of confusion. They're putting that too high of a priority before the basic organizing principles is going to solve the challenges when you look in the mirror. You want to have more energy, you want to build more muscle. Again, say hello, hello, hello. That's our Workouts for Older Men Live greeting. I'll give you a shout out whether I'm doing it now or after the show. Right? If you have a question, post that in the comment section. Make sure you're on all of my social media platforms. Get on Instagram, get on TikTok, get on my YouTube channel. I've got a whole library of videos. When you go to skiplacour.com, every question that you need answered, you will find it if you are willing to search and go through the videos. All right, I'm sure of that, because the last 6 years, all I've thought about is helping you, a man who's a little bit older with a busy, productive life, make sense out of this very confusing, often seemingly contradictory fitness information so you can apply it to your life, get healthy and fit, live a long, healthy life. Right? We have to when we're a little bit older, got more time behind us than in front of us. Hello, Apollo. All right, so continue to post your questions down in the comment section. If you have a question, text me at 925-352-4366. I'll have that in the description of this video. I kind of reserve Thursdays and Fridays. I don't have clients on those days, pretty much all the rest of the days. I want to, the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday, when you text me at 925-352, I'll ask you a couple questions. I'll have you fill out a questionnaire, send me a picture. So I can spend 10, 20 minutes with you over the next couple of days. We can set that up, and we can be really effective and efficient with your time. If you're on Facebook, say, hey, I want some help, right? I want some help in the comment section, and I will direct message you. So look for that direct message, and I'll send you a link to the questionnaire and tell you how to get your picture to me, right? So I'm going to put you through a little bit of work because there's a lot of men who request my help, and that's going to make it efficient with your time. And I want to see who's the most committed. I mean, how much work is that to do to give you the information, some one-on-one time that could, really, really make this a lot easier for you. Even though maybe you've been doing it for a long time, you've been dedicating yourself to it. I always have found out that one distinction, one new strategy, one new way of looking at the same challenge that you're going through can make all the difference in the world. So reach out. I want to help you. So protein consumption. All right. We're making this too difficult. And again, I understand the reason why. With so much information, so much fitness influence, they're well past the basics, and they get into all the different requirements for all the different circumstances. I see Apollo says that depends. Well, if it doesn't depend as much as, again, if you're a bodybuilder, right, trying to get optimal, trying to thread the needle. But for most men who I cater to, right, you've got a busy life, business, family, you want to build muscle and lose body fat. You're looking in the mirror, you're 20 pounds overweight, can't get to the gym consistently, you don't have a right workout routine, you can't get to that next level. You're carrying, I don't know, it would be good if a 55-year-old or so was carrying 22% body fat, but you want to build more muscle. Let me tell you, not having a protein powder or your protein consumption, that is not the problem. That is not the problem. I know we sell a lot of supplements. Protein is a building block, but you can't overstate its value and let that supersede what the real challenge is. Maybe it's your expectations, how much muscle can build, how much body fat you have that isn't showing the muscle that you have. Your challenge is not having, 0.08 grams per pound even how you do that. How lean are you? How are you measuring that, right? To 1.5, whatever that range. If you think you need to thread that needle and you're older, busy, productive life, you think that's what the difference is, that's what you're missing the mirror, you're wrong on that one. If you think it's because you don't have the right protein pattern, I mean, probably a lot of men who are smart, they're putting their effort into the beginning of the journey is, I hear that question all the time. It's made it too complicated. What's the best type of protein powder, right? Or exactly how many grams per pound do I need? I hear so many different things. It doesn't matter as much as you might think. So here's the simple way to do it. All right. You're going to get some nerdy, excessive bodybuilders, nutritionists. They're well past. They're talking about optimal, not what you need. Right. It's going to start with your old school calories. All right. What is that right caloric total for you? And that is going to depend on a lot of things, but it really starts there. All right. And if you get that calorie total, that's for what your goals are. Right. If your protein is 30 to 40% of that caloric total, whatever that nets out into grams, that will work for you. As far as a protein powder, whether it's whey, casein, a combination, whatever, right? You can get it all from your food. You can get it free food. Our protein powder is more convenient, right? Maybe for some. But if you think that protein powder, buying that protein powder, if you think that's the missing link, it's not. It's not. Could be helpful. Most men don't need it. And I would bet if you're in the category that I'm talking about, you can get it from your food, whether you do that in 3 meals, 2 meals, or if you want to go old school, which is really ineffective use of your time. It's not benefit you. You want to eat that 6 or more meals a day. I know what you've heard. We've got to make this protein consumption. It's not the missing link while you look that way in the mirror. I'm telling you that, especially if you get it from your food. Right? It is that simple. It is that simple. We got to figure out what other things you might be missing. And I tell you, for most men, they're training hard in the gym. They've got a lot of years. 22% body fat, you're never going to see it. You want to see separation for your triceps, some striations, right? That give that appearance of size. You're not going to do it with that body fat percentage. Even if you are leaner, you have less body fat than most men your age. That's not what you want. You want to get in that top 5%. From the 20%, you got to get lean. All right. Right. So that's the message I want to give. I'm going to come to you. I come to you in the morning while I'm doing cardio in my exercise room in my studio. Tonight, I want to get both shifts connected with you and bit by bit answer your questions, give you the opportunity to talk to me to answer your questions specifically, or talk to me about one-on-one coaching. Just a little bit at a time. Just we become what we think about most. So the more I show up, the more you're looking at your phone, just absorbing the words and learning a little bit at a time. It's going to get you closer and closer to having that body you want. So that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Life. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the comments, the loves, the likes, the shares. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.